Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Tech Entrepreneur Spotlight. I'm here with Jessica, and it is your host, Jerome Parker. Today, she is going to be speaking about her organization, what she does. So we're going to go ahead and let her have the floor. We're going to start with the first question. Well, actually, the first question is, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How
Cool.
about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Sorry about the miscommunication and everything. We're starting a little late here, but tell everyone about yourself, your background, where you're from, where you're currently residing and working.
Sure. Well, my name's Jessica. I am from Alpharetta, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. I'm currently working in Charleston, South Carolina. Um, I have a consulting firm that works with businesses who are interested in improving their online presence. A lot of times, that's businesses. What I found is that businesses that's their first foray into technology or trying to improve the technology that their company is using. And so I help them build websites. I help them understand social media. I help them understand digital marketing as a whole. And I help them understand how to use digital tools to improve their business operations.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing this for just over a year now.
Okay, and what is the name of your firm?
It's called Red Sunflower.
Red Sunflower. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about that name?
Sure. Um, so I came up with the name. Let's see, how did I even come up with it? I always, I wish I had a great answer for you. Like, it was really like, I was sitting in my room and I was like, I'm going to start this business and I got to come up with a name. Trying to find some domain names that worked. My mom was really into sunflowers when we were growing up, and she always kind of had them growing in the backyard. And I'm like, sunflowers are cool. I like sunflowers, but like, I'm not just like a regular sunflower. Like, so then I started looking up like, what kind of sunflowers are there? And I found like there were red sunflowers, and I thought they were really pretty. And I kind of took that on, and the domain name was open. So that's how my business started. So
You know what? That happens a lot. So anyway. I always like asking people how they came up with their names because there's always a interesting story behind it.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So outside of your consulting firm, are there any other side projects that you're working on that you would like to share?
Well, my consulting firm is my baby. That's kind of, I probably work way too much. I should probably have more hobbies, but I work. I'm really passionate about the projects that I work on. For my clients. I recently finished a like a restaurant reviews app as part of like a Udacity course. So I got certified as a mobile web specialist through Udacity, and so we worked on making responsive web apps. Web apps are web apps are. I'm blanking now.
Yeah, it's all good. No, I feel you. I own a consultancy myself, and I primarily do progressive web apps. So yeah,
Right, exactly. So that's exactly what it was. And so I never really know kind of where to enter in the conversation with that, depending on like what knowledge you're bringing into it. So that kind of helped me improve my JavaScript a lot. So we were doing with that. JavaScript is tough.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
I worked on that for a long time. It was really challenging, but I feel like I really learned a lot through that program. I had yet to find a client who needs a progressive web app, but someone.
I have plenty of work that I can outsource, so we can definitely talk offline about that.
Cool.
Most of the clients are out West Coast. East Coast has a lot of catching up to do as far as
Yeah, I mean, and that was kind of one of the things that encouraged me to start my own business was when I started working. the businesses I was working with, like the tools that they were using were so outdated.
Yes.
It was like, I mean, at one point I was working in HR and we were still doing paper applications. And I'm like, it is 2017, 16. I'm like, we should not be doing paper applications. Like, I mean, it's just like, this is totally ridiculous. And I found that that was the case in a lot of places that, that I talked to. So one of the things that's really important to what I do is educating people on technological tools and how to use them. So that way they're not really just dependent on me to learn how to use them. They come away from working with me with knowledge to apply to other areas of their business. I also work with kids and I teach kids how to code and how to use how to use digital tools and how to make responsible decisions online. Because a lot of times their parents and their teachers and don't really know how to use them. And I'm kind of the first person who they've come into contact with who has any type of expertise at all in technology. So that's something that I'm real passionate about.
How long have you been working with kids and teaching them how to code?
I've been working with kids for years now. I used to be kind of like my first into entrepreneurship was when I started teaching private sim lessons. And that kind of graduated into like nannying a lot and tutoring. And I started like my code camp last year, and that worked with kids ages 10 through 15, and we worked on building a WordPress site together. And what we did was basically coded a theme from scratch, and they all worked together on that. And it was really cool to see how they worked together and how they learned and how they brought their own ideas and their own creativity to that project. And so that was really cool to see.
Awesome. Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, I try to work with youth a lot as well, and my philosophy is like how they teach us Excel and Word and stuff in elementary and 4th, 5th grade. I think they should teach coding. I've been coding most of my life. I started when I was 8, so I know personally how easy it is for a child's mind to grasp concepts like abstraction and inheritance and stuff like that, because a child's mind is abstract. So no, I applaud that. I got a couple more questions. I know it kind of went off tangent here, but it was a good tangent. What advice do you have for anybody coming up in the tech space, aspiring tech space, especially if they are a woman of color?
That's a good question. So really my advice is just to do it, because I mean, when I decided I was going to do this, I literally just started doing it. I started finding projects to work on. I took on tech related projects at work just so I could kind of build my experience and just like soak up as much knowledge and information and experience as possible. And I still continue to do that. As far as someone else who was looking to get into it, I would just recommend that you find something that you're interested in, find something that you're passionate about, start a project, build your skills, grow your skills, and find ways to apply them. And just keep trying. And people are going to tell you no all day. People are going to tell you that you can't do it all day, but you're just going to have to believe in yourself that you can do it and just keep on going.
Awesome. Sound advice. All right. Lastly, where can we find you online? Your website, social media, et cetera, email?
Well, the best place to get a hold of me is on my website, theredsunflower.com. From there, you can find links to all of my social profiles. You can see examples of my work, and you can just get a better feel about me and my company and what I do. And I'm happy to talk to anyone who's interested in talking.
Awesome. Well, I'm always looking for other Black consulting firms to network and outsource work to. So I definitely am going to take a more in-depth look at some of your projects and stuff that you've looked at or done, and I will definitely be reaching out to you some business relationships. Jessica, thank you for being on my YouTube page. I really appreciate it. As soon as this is uploaded, I will tag you in it. And I believe that is everything. Do you have any other words that you would like to impart on us before we leave?
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Just keep on doing it and don't stop.
Awesome.
That's what I'm doing.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for watching this latest Tech Entrepreneur Spotlight. I'm your host, Jerome Parker, and this is Miss Jessica, the Red Sunflower. And if you like this, please hit the like button, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you guys later. If I can hit the stop record.